going on, y'all? This morning I just wanted to kind of go over what I do with my diet because there's a lot of information out there when it comes to eating, and especially when it comes to macros. And I've noticed like people get really hung up on like how many macros am I supposed to eat and yada yada yada. Well, first of all, I think counting your macros is a great place to start if you are new to fitness and if you're not really in touch with how your body works, right? But for me, I've been training since I was 12, so that's like 23 years. I've been coaching for 16 years. So by this point, I'm like pretty in tune with how my body responds. And what works for me is this thing called nutrient time. And basically, I just eat like lean protein or like lean protein and some healthy fats all day, right? And then like pre and post workout, I'll do my carbs. This optimizes my insulin sensitivity, right? So I stay full, during the day, right? It's like my body does everything it needs to do with the carbs and none of the things I don't want it to do, like fat storage, right? Everything goes to like protein synthesis and glycogen storage, which is what I want. Now, I also eat the same thing every day. I am a sucker for efficiency. And if I'm running around guessing what I'm eating, or like every time I like go to eat, I'm like sitting there in an app trying to type out my macros, like it's like stressful for me, right? Like I have too much like background noise going on trying to run my business and all of these other things, right? I don't have 5 minutes of mental energy to spend, right, counting out some numbers, right? Also, I have seen way too many people have a cheat meal on the weekends and sit there and obsess about how many calories and macros are in the cheat meal just to have a mid physique, right? I have my cheat meals, I hit them hard, and I don't think about it afterwards, right? I don't count them. I don't count the calories out. I don't count the macros for the cheat meal. I enjoy what I'm having, and I move forward, right? And the result is when I'm strict during the week, I eat the same thing every day, so I don't have to worry about what I'm getting in. I stay lean year round, right? So I think that a lot of the tracking comes down to people want to have variety in their life, which is fine, but the problem is if you're tracking macros, especially if you're going to a restaurant, a lot of those macros might not actually be what they say they are, right? So you're really better off if you're trying to be serious in this game. You need to prep your food. You need to have meals on you at all times. You need to have like 3 to 5 meals ahead in case you like are in a situation where you can't cook one day, right? And that is the best way for you to stay lean. That's pretty much like what I do, and that has been working for me for years now. All right.